Hi. Once again, I am late for work, but, it's okay. I'd like to start off this video by saying that addiction doesn't run in my family, it sprints. Uh, all the women on my mom's side have been severely addicted to some type of drug, and what I know about my dad is that he was a crippling alcoholic. I like to think that I haven't touched either of those things much. I'm not addicted to anything through my eyes. But addiction is a loose term. Relying on something for happiness or function is something that a lot of people go through. I take caffeine every day in the morning, but it used to be a lot worse. I'd take a lot more and it helped me function throughout the day. And I realized that that is a source of an addiction. It got to the point where I started having headaches whenever I didn't have it. I feel like I'm addicted to my phone or media, for sure. I feel like I can't function without seeing something. In the world's view, addiction is something that is a negative connotation. Everyone sees it as it's attributed to drugs or alcohol or something like that. But I believe that addiction can be positive. You can be addicted to something that's good for you. A lot of people see how much time I spend at the gym or have a whole day where I'll work for 10 hours, I'll come home at like 9:30 and I'll still go to the gym, and they think I'm just a psycho, which maybe I am. Maybe I'm just a psycho addict to this thing, but it's an addiction. Scientifically, it does release dopamine in your brain the same way that a drug does. So what's the difference? What's the difference between being addicted to one thing having a negative connotation and being addicted to another thing? Is it still negative? I don't know. I'm still young, but people around me in the small town that I grew up, my graduating class was like 52, not a lot of people. There wasn't much to do. People got bored and they started abusing drugs. And everybody around me has always done drugs and they're confused why I haven't. I'm not sure why. I never tried it. Never saw myself as the little good kid that a lot of people thought I was. But I just never had the reliance to, I guess. I don't want my source of happiness to come from something that's physical. I'm happy as it is. I like to see myself as a happy person, and it's weird because a lot of people see how I grew up and see the things that I was around, and they're like, how are you not a drug addict or something? And I think attributing that to not wanting to be like the people in my life, seeing the effects of these horrible, horrible things in the world, and not wanting to be selfish, not wanting the happiness to come from something else that I can attain without mental struggle. But seriously, using addiction to the correct way. You can be addicted to something that is healthy. You can be addicted to bettering yourself every single day. You can be addicted to seeing progress. That progress, that drive, is created by addiction. I don't believe in motivation specifically. Obviously, it's a thing, but not for long. It does die out, but addiction doesn't. Why do you think people are drug addicts for so long? It's because they get the result that they want every single day through the use of something. You can be addicted to the progress that you make in the gym. You can be addicted to the progress that you make as a person every single day. And I believe that wholeheartedly. Whenever I talk to people about addiction, or I talk to people that are smoking and they're like, hey, you want some? I'm like, I don't smoke. A lot of people don't believe me. They don't believe that I've never tried a drug. They don't believe me that I haven't inhaled anything besides oxygen into my lungs for my 18 years of life. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it's so normalized for people to rely on something for happiness. I've talked to many people that are addicted to weed, and how they started is that, oh, I can't get addicted. I can't do these things. And from what I've learned is that weed, or specifically smoking, just makes boring situations not so boring. It makes whenever you're just sitting around the most fun in the world. They're some of my best friends smoke weed occasionally. I don't know how people can not do anything throughout an entire day or not make progress. But I guess that's just my addiction, you know. I'm still working through the things that I'm addicted to. My phone specifically, I spend too much time on my phone. That's for damn sure. Caffeine. There's just so many things in this world that are a struggle to get through, implemented by people that just want to make money, but I can't blame them, me too. Life moves on, and it happens. Going through life and looking to people that do these types of things, using them as an example of what you don't want to do, rather than seeing that, oh, someone else has done it, it's okay for me to do it, is, in my opinion, the healthiest way to look at it. I want everybody in my life to get better, but I'm not going to go out of my way to try and help them whenever all I've done my whole life is help myself. But again, I'm late for work, and once again, I don't mind. I still gotta walk there, so I guess I'll see you guys at the gym.
Look, I've looked at this phone before, okay? I don't feel like I'm burning calories when I lift this phone. It's the weight of how popular I am. That's the issue. Because I'm not allowed to have any little comments. Let me get it myself. No, it is the same.
yeah. Guys, Carl Andre. It's pretty cool. Alright, pump, I guess. Big shout out to everybody that watched the last video. And all the things that I got are just nice. Guess I'll make this a more consistent thing.